Alright, welcome back to another stream of AC Syndicate, no HUD. Today we're gonna try to finish off the main story with the last sequence of the game. Last time we got to finish with sequence 6, 7 and 8. So yeah, today we only have a couple missions left. And that shall be the entire focus for the rest of the playthrough here. Until we get to the Jack the Ripper DLC. Also, hey there, Reigns, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And yeah, today we're also giving away 2 keys for Far Cry 6, which Ubisoft provided for me for the 20th anniversary of the series. And yeah, that means by the end of the stream we're gonna go and pick some winners out of the 2 keys we're giving away for PC today. But yeah, for now though, let's head back into it. The sequence automatically starts with the first mission, so we will kind of like jump directly into the story pretty much here.
treating me like a child.
Aren't safe at night. Imam saw a man get beat over a locket he found in the mud. Seems a nice locket, bunch of savages. Does it matter? This fucker is mad. We're never losing on your legs. Can't do it without you. Isn't that right, Sam? Can't do it without you. Isn't that right, Sam?
Okay, just had to pin the message properly there. Rain's personal not a fan of the Far Cry games. That's totally fair. I mean, if you're not interested, no need to enter the giveaway, I guess. I've only ever played Far Cry Primal myself, which I guess is quite different to the rest of the Far Cry games, being like a bit more ancient, less modern.
Must have taken the invitations with them.
Hey there, spicy chicken.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper. Hey there, Casper. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm getting like tons of invitations to like new campaigns from Ubisoft. But yeah, they basically are celebrating 20 years of Far Cry. So they gave me 3 keys, one for myself and two to give away. So yeah, if you're on PC and you're interested in playing the new Far Cry, then definitely feel free to enter the giveaway. We're gonna pick the winners by the end of the stream. So that's gonna be in about 3.5 hours or so.
You wouldn't happen to have seen 2 carriages pass by here just now?
I did so. One with a man in it, the other with a woman. They split up.
Where did the man go?
That way.
Thank you.
But yeah, so the plan for tonight is to finish AC Syndicate. Because we only have 1 sequence left here with 4 missions total. And yeah, depending how much time that takes, we might also stream something afterwards. We could play a bit of Pokemon, maybe. But I will only do that if I have at least an hour on my hand, I guess.
They went in this direction.
If we have less, then we might play something that's a bit more like casual. But yeah, I think we're gonna get through this last sequence probably quite fast. Depending how fast we actually find the mission starting points. Yeah, maybe we can get to the chopper soon in Far Cry. I'm not sure if you can actually control choppers in that game. But it wouldn't surprise me. No worries, Rains. I hope Rainbow Six Siege goes well. They definitely win some rounds and definitely enjoy the log too.
A private party event. Don't mind if I do.
Yes, we were considering buying some Stellaris DLC since they are on discount during the spring sale. But they announced they are releasing new ones. Might buy Hitman instead. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it seems like they're just gonna keep on releasing new DLCs for a while. So not sure when you actually will be able to like get all the content at once. I guess that's the thing with like live service games.
Thank you for supporting me and the party. When will Mr. Disraeli... We have an intruder! There!
Maybe I haven't been quite as delicate as I could have been. But still.
Delicate is a good expression for how Jacob behaves. But even in your dreams, yeah. Probably not. I mean, I can recommend Hitman if you can get it for a good deal. But it's definitely on the shorter side. But I think the appeal in Hitman games is kind of like the quality. You know, it might not be like loads of playtime or whatever. But the levels have like a great quality in its environments and how you can approach things. And obviously the replayability is off the charts. Like if you're really into those kind of games and like perfecting a certain run, or doing certain approaches, or like even going for like completionists, then you have like loads of playability in that game. I mean, some people spend thousands of hours on Hitman, I guess. The surprise weekend streams, yeah. Definitely have been happening a bit more often.
Mrs. Gladstone's under guard. Better be cautious. Better wait until she's alone.
Knock, knock.
Knock knock. That's the second time Arnie appeared today. Hey Vaseni, welcome in. How's it going, dude? I hope the rest of Red Dead Redemption went well.
One should not attend the Queen's ball without making a proper entrance.
Apparently Jacob, okay, now I can get down. Can get down there. Doing really good things, made great progress today, got all the Mexico missions done, only have a few stranger missions left. So we'll try to complete the playthrough tomorrow if we can. Very nice, dude, that's awesome. That you made so much progress, especially, you know, considering that you have no HUD and can't really rely on as many information as you would usually. So that's great progress indeed.
What's this? Swords must be left at the door by order of the Queen. Freddy will know what to do. Walk on, girl.
Oh, dude, I can imagine. I think that would also be such a challenge with GTA games, like playing them no HUD. Because often you have these like kind of like timed chase missions or like get somewhere really fast type of missions. And yeah, not knowing exactly where you have to go, you know, that can definitely go into panic quickly. Especially because those kind of timers are usually set for, of course, playing with a HUD, you know, like with that in mind. You know, so even if you like know where to go and you drive pretty good, it doesn't mean that you actually do it in time. You know, so yeah. Definitely know what you mean there. I mean, AC games also have those type of missions sometimes. But at least I play them so often that I memorize most of the routes and like objectives. Dress to impress. Jacob meets Apolline to discuss getting weapons into the ball. Who's this strange looking hairy lady?
Quite a carriage you got there. Where did you buy it, if you don't mind me asking?
Ask all you want, Freddy. You'll never get an answer.
Damn it all. Was it my eyebrows?
Yes, and your face, voice, and body. Look, I've got an invitation to the Queen's ball tonight.
How did you come by that?
Freddy, there's to be an attack on the ball. I need to smuggle some weapons inside to prevent it.
Supposing I believe you. Only the Royal Guard carries weapons.
So?
Too easy.
For God's sake, Freddy.
Fine. I require a guard's uniform.
Done. I knew you'd come through.
Just promise me, Jacob, that you will return Mr. Gladstone's coach.
Of course.
You really gotta question Apolline's sanity, you know. Like actually thinking that he's like a master of disguise for real. And that nobody would notice that it's him, you know. Gotta be somewhat delusional, I guess, to think that in that kind of like situation. I mean, obviously it's funny to make jokes about it, but looking at it for real, you know, it's kind of like, what are you doing? As Jacob says, you know, like, yeah, it was also your voice, beard, and body. Not your freaking eyebrows. A bearded lady. You don't know why Jacob thinks this is Frederick Apolline. After all, he calls him Freddy, and that's not his literal name. Very true. I think we're onto something there. It could be a funny parody of him. It definitely could be. Am I going to start Origins on Monday? I will be starting Jack the Ripper. After we finish Syndicate main story. So we're gonna be playing the DLC first, and then I'm gonna make a decision about which game to play next, no HUD. But yeah, I mean, Jack the Ripper is probably not gonna take us more than 1 to 2 streams, so we will get through it quite fast. So I definitely think we're gonna get to the next no HUD game next week for sure.
Catch him! This'll end poorly for you. It's all done, you are.
Damn it, I couldn't kidnap him there in time. I guess we're gonna kill him then. It's kinda funny the other guys still haven't seen it.
Careful. Don't
They really are blind. But yeah, now it's useless because we can't actually kill these guys. We have to kidnap them. Jack, he's a ripper of a character. He sure is. You get decent if you kill all of them? I would definitely think so, yeah. Because you definitely have to get at least one uniform that isn't like, badly damaged. And bloodied.
Don't call for help.
I like how even the civilian is like noticing that something is awry here. But the other guards who look directly at us, like holding this dude's back, looking a bit suspicious. You know, they don't say anything.
No good will come of that. You mark my words. What's that over there?
Let's take a nice stroll through the park with this dude before we knock him out.
There's something strange
Looks
going
like
on.
trouble is brewing.
But the civilians are more observing than the guards.
Never a quiet moment in London, I suppose.
Enjoy the nice water. Listen to the birds and the frogs.
Curious. I wonder what that's about.
Do you think it's a crime?
Until finally...
Charming. Now to hide the body. Freddy, here I come.
Good heavens, do you have a license for kidnapping, good sire? I definitely have. We have a license to kill, we have a license to kidnap. We got all the licenses. Hey there, Afro. How's it going?
One uniform as requested.
It's still warm.
My gift to you?
I will meet you on the roof of Buckingham Palace.
You're such a romantic.
Such a romantic. Okay, so Buckingham Palace, but that's gonna be the last mission. Oh, we have one more for Evie. In connection to Maharaja. Let's grab a carriage and drive to Westminster, I guess.
Easy does it. That's a girl.
Yeah, there it is.
Slow down now.
Oi. Don't do that. So for Evie, I actually want to change the outfit as well. I'm gonna go for the canon outfit here for Evie. So the simply Evie outfit. And also give her the cane sword. Because, yeah, her gear kind of like benefits from having one. Family politics. Evie visits Duleep Singh to learn if a second set of Buckingham plans exists.
Delighted to see you again, Miss Fry.
Your Highness, the plans detailing the renovations to Buckingham Palace have gone astray.
I suppose you will have to make do with the copies.
There are copies? Where?
Not so fast. First, I have a matter of some urgency. Carrying out my plan would require stealth and speed, qualities I know you possess.
Time is of the essence, Your Highness.
Then make this quick, my dear. The most influential men in Parliament remain beyond my reach. But these very men have sent for carriages to prepare for the ball tonight. Acquire an official carriage, and we shall drive the politicians to their destinations. Along the way, I will meet with them. And afterward, I shall tell you where to find the plans.
You're a shrewd negotiator.
One must be when one is so often underestimated.
Don't allow
The leap of
personal
faith
to
thing.
compromise the mission. What a mistake.
Good one.
Your horses, please.
You there, clear off.
Oi,
Get them bags on it.
what are they doing? Yeah, run away. Playing golf with their heads.
drown in your troubles no more. Good God!
Guess we would repair all of the AC games starting right now if we added new things like permadeath. Yeah, it would be cool to have like official like game modes added to the games. But I guess that's where like setting personal challenges might come in. You know, like permadeath of course is something you can also decide for yourself to do. And just like decide to restart the game. But I definitely get how having it being like official is like more appealing. Rod looking forward to seeing me play the last Mirage DLC this year. Oh wait. I'm honestly not sure, pardon me, not sure when the last time was that I actually played the last Mirage DLC. Because I skipped it so many times now, you know. Like, yeah, the last time might have actually been during the full completionist run I've done, like, I don't know how many years back, like 4 years back or something. Maybe. And I still have absolutely no desire to replay it anytime soon. Same goes for the Tyranny of King Washington DLC, though that one I've played a bit more often. There's just some content I don't really want to experience ever again. It's like they release a game and a few years later they forget about it because they release new ones. I mean, that is definitely Ubisoft releases in a nutshell sometimes. You know, like, kind of like, especially when it comes to like, you know, live service games or like multiplayer, like online focus games, because we see it with the crew essentially, you know. Like they're turning down the servers and they're not reprogramming the game to be able to be accessed like offline, even though I played through the entire game pretty much solo, you know, like no online was really required. Yet the game requires a constant internet connection, and once the servers are down, the game won't be playable anymore. And that game is not even 10 years old, I think. So it's definitely true that they have like, of course, the development cycle, and then those games just aren't getting touched again until maybe a remaster or something. Yeah, I mean, getting to like always get 100% in games would definitely be a bit exhausting, I would imagine. That's the reason why I haven't done it with AC games pretty much since I've done the completionist run of the entire series, because there's just some content, I guess, where it's just kind of like a grind and just time investment, but to me isn't really too appealing. I'd rather spend the time with something I have, you know, fun with, that I enjoy doing. Still want to play Dawn of Ragnarok. I still haven't played the DLC either, and I kind of doubt I'm gonna play it this time. There's just already enough content, I feel, in Valhalla, that I have no desire to have like more. Especially if it's kind of like, you know, more like fantastical, mythological. It's up to you to kind of like make the interpretation for what's accurate and what isn't. It is a real slog. Yeah, it definitely is. Hey there, Eline. Is it that bad, the last Maraja? Well, I mean, it's just my personal opinion, you know, and I guess to like really be able to like maybe criticize a bit more in detail, I would probably have to replay it again. But the last time I played it, my impression was really bad. I think it was because there were like some bugs, you know, like some pretty weird bugs that were kind of like also exclusive to the DLC. Some pretty weird mission design at times. And also found the whole story to be like a bit ridiculously written. Like there's kind of like a new villain who's kind of like an old-time friend or something, or kind of like a rival of The Last Mirage or something like that. And I really couldn't stand the way he was written, but also The Last Mirage himself.
Slow down.
So I didn't really get much enjoyment out of the gameplay or the story. And yeah, I just felt I could like happily skip it.
Slowly.
I don't know, I mean, I'm sure there's people who really enjoyed the story or like the whole theme of it. I was actually looking forward to learn more about, you know, the Maharaja and kind of like the Indian royals and stuff. Because I think it's an interesting kind of topic.
Come on.
Colonization, the British one of India. But I think they haven't done a good job with it.
Well there.
Will you lobby our cause,
Go
Miss
on.
Fry?
Climb up, Your Highness. Where are we headed?
Belgrave Square.
Hey there, Stanley. Indeed, yeah, we're on the second last mission already. So definitely we'll be finishing it tonight.
Atta girl.
But it's content you'd like to have a break from for a few playthroughs. It's not all bad, but there's some missions that really slow down the pace of it, which could have been cut. Yeah, that's true. There's been quite a lot missions, like a bit too much even. Now getting curious for, I mean, I would recommend definitely make your own opinion. If you're interested in like checking it out, like don't let me hold you back from like potentially enjoying it, you know. I mean, only because I didn't have a great time with it. Doesn't have to mean much.
Come on.
Imagine this memory without the location marker. Yeah, I mean the entire game, you know, like there's so much carriage driving you have to do. And the city also is quite large, so chances you're gonna like miss where you have to go is big time.
Welcome, sir.
Your Highness, what a surprise.
Is life not about embracing the unexpected? I shall take but a few moments of your time. A matter of utmost importance must be discussed. When the Commonwealth seized the Punjab from my people,
It was not a seizure, but a rightful transaction.
Britain promised to protect me. By robbing me of my kingdom, Parliament acted in violation of the treaty signed with my family. Here, read it.
I was not aware.
Read. That is all I ask. You are one of the few in a position to help.
I will do what I can.
Thank you, sir. I trust you and your son will enjoy the ball this evening.
He is newly returned from Delhi. I will share what we have discussed. It is most disconcerting.
Only if it's free of charge.
Valuable.
Where to now?
St. James's Park. I noticed Mr. Green did not accompany you.
He has other things to attend to.
Ah, a pity. You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, that was a problem, you see. One must not allow personal feelings to compromise one's mission.
That sounds like a quotation.
It is. From my father.
Ethan Fry.
You knew him?
No, unfortunately. But Mr. Green spoke of him. He sounded like an extraordinary man.
He was, Your Highness.
And your mother as well, Cecily Fry. She and your father were partners, inseparable. The only duo that came close to challenging Mr. Starrick. And very much in love, at least from the small amount I have been told.
Cecily. I wish I could have met her.
From what Mr. Green gathered, you share much in common. Your intelligence, for one.
Father never spoke of her. What would Mr. Green know? He was only a boy when he trained with my father.
Children can be quite perceptive, Miss Fry.
I think VDSC definitely costs some money, but you can probably grab it for a pretty steep sell every now and then on Ubisoft. Should only be like a couple bucks really, if it goes on sale. My opinion does mean some. Oh yeah, I mean it does, but you know, doesn't have to say much about whether somebody personally enjoys something or not. Because in terms of like games and like media in general, it's always quite subjective.
Easy, easy.
Slow down before you cause an accident.
Atta girl. Easy.
Busy horsing around with a horse.
Slowly now.
Thank you for clipping that, dude.
There must be something of interest here.
There you go.
I think your favorite mission in the Last Maraja is in the Tower of London. It can be annoying, but you like the objective behind it, and the cutscene afterwards with Henry was funny. And references Chronicles India as well with the item in question in that mission. Ah, right, yeah. I remember the mission and the item you're talking about. I don't remember the cutscene though, unfortunately. Maybe I have to replay the DLC after all at some point. Not this time, but maybe another time. He was adamant that he needed to go through the horse, not to go around it.
What are you doing here,
Classic.
I know how busy your days have been of late. A few moments of your time is all I require.
This is all rather unorthodox, but continue.
Britain was to protect me according to the treaty my family signed. Instead, she took my land. And now I hear Britain intends to strengthen her ties to India. Perhaps it is time to return the Punjab to her people.
The Queen has supplied you with an annual income for God knows how long, and now you bite the hand that feeds you?
It is not a matter of money. I cannot stand idle and watch my homeland subjected to the yoke of an outsider's rule. My people are treated as slaves. I will die poor 1,000 times over if only to see them free.
Your passion moves me, Your Highness. What would you have me do?
Take this copy of the wrongful treaty and defend my claim to the throne. Help disengage the Punjab from British rule.
I shall speak up, but I am only one voice. I cannot promise anything but a show of support.
That is more than enough. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure, Your... Good day, sir.
May God bless you.
I like how the timer goes down really quickly and they haven't even finished the dialogue.
Only one more remains. To the Gladstone residence.
Do you miss India?
I remember that my mother smelled of cinnamon. And when she cradled me in her arms in the summer heat, I would hold so still that she fell asleep. When I lost my kingdom, it hurt. But truly, when they took my mother away, I saw her again 2 years before she died. The summer long since faded. I miss her. I miss India. I love India because I love my mother.
Will you ever return?
I have petitioned the government several times, but they withhold their permission. Do not be fooled by appearances, Miss Fry. I am in many ways a prisoner.
Perhaps we may work together more closely for your cause in the future.
I would like that very much, Miss Fry.
Here's the only run. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do that in the future, kind of like play like selective content. Unorthodox, is it? Getting over dialogue in this mission can be a dance. It definitely can be. I mean, it's always like a bit of a challenge in AC games. In some scenarios, you know, to like really unlock like over dialogue, because you're never like entirely sure. Like, is there more to it? Also the last bit? Is there gonna be another pause? Random NPC death. Yeah, this mission has like a lot of scripted kind of like chaotic moments with like fires and like police chases and stuff. That can create some, yeah, definitely some severities and casualties on the road. Hey there, Sir Oggy. You bought Syndicate and you're enjoying it? Nice, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. How far into the game are you at this point? So we're actually about to finish it, Oggy. We're currently on the second last mission. So there's gonna be some spoiler territory incoming here in the next, especially the last mission, of course. So just fair warning. Near to the end of sequence 5. Nice, that's good progress.
What else can go wrong?
Also true, there's still one you cannot get, and it's when Evie follows Jacob in the final memory into the palace. Even if you move her in increments at the very final point before the cutscene initiates dialogue starts but gets instantly cut off. I hate when it happens in games, you know.
This day is a disaster.
But yeah, nothing much you can do. Yeah, I mean, no worries, okay, just figured I'd give you like a fair warning. I'm glad you're enjoying Syndicate, and yeah, I hope you have a good one with the game. Cheers, Oki, appreciate it.
Good day, Mr. Gladstone.
Mr. Singh,
You are a hard man to pin down.
I know what this is about. Your politics have worn off. Your Majesty has tired of you. So now you come begging for scraps.
You wound me deeply, sir. My people deserve freedom. I am here to fight for them.
Why did you lose the Punjab? I shall tell you, Your Highness. You were outgunned, outmaneuvered, and simply outclassed. Yes, the Sikhs deserve freedom. I hope with British help and progress, they shall achieve it.
Then why do they cry out for their king?
Britain has a duty to bring about peace. It is an enormous responsibility, and I value your guidance and advice, along with that of Parliament. But it's our burden to rule India, and certainly not the duty of a forgotten leader who has not seen his country for 20 years. I apologize for being so frank, but one must not tell lies to a king.
Your honesty is most enlightening.
When I become Prime Minister, I intend to push for peace, but it will be a long and slow process. And I am afraid I can almost guarantee you will never see India again.
If my people are free, then my imprisonment shall be no burden.
Perhaps your idealism is real. Although, after observing the tigers wandering the grounds of your lush, expensive estate, forgive me for doubting it.
Savage. He's really was so right about this dude. Yeah. Can be a bit of a dick, I guess.
Much luck, Your Highness, with your lobbying. I hope my advice has done some good.
Far more than your policies thus far. But I hold out hope that you will make progress. My people are counting on it. Thank you, Miss Fry, for forwarding my cause.
Oh, you are welcome. I hope some good comes of it, despite Mr. Gladstone's vitriol.
Those of us with the largest hearts protect them the most. Your father, for instance. From what I understand, he was extraordinarily sad. Broken, even, after your mother's passing. That kind of pain can blind us, cause us to say outlandish things to protect the ones we love. It's time you returned this carriage and recovered those plans. They are located in Buckingham Palace. The Queen keeps them among her personal papers in the White Drawing Room. I wish you a good evening, Miss Evie Fry.
And to you, Your Highness.
What is Israeli doing in the background there? Was I going back and forth glitching? You're right, dude. Apparently. I know, right? The drawing room. She had that once since she was 3 years old. Initially starting with finger paintings. Until eventually she got to draw and paint some impressionistic pieces. A long journey she's been on.
Those coppers won't believe their eyes. Police, already?
Wait, stop. There we go.
Calmly.
One more mission left. It would be nice to actually visit shopkeeper before we start this last mission. But maybe not entirely necessary. I mean, we have enough for knives, so we should be fine. No worries, Rod. Take your time, dude. I just want to have a look at the skill points here because we have 22 to spend. Yeah, let's get some. Let's go for combat stamina. Execute 2. Let's also boost the carriage, I guess. Nice. Level 9. And let's boost our melee defense.
Here now. Easy now. Come on. That's it. Here now.
So I guess we have to get closer to Buckingham Palace, right? Because that's where Appalachia will be waiting for us, and that's gonna be the final location. Okay, never mind, there's mission starting point.
Slow down.
Quite far away, actually. But I guess the meeting point is a different one to the target location here. Also want to bring Jacob to level 9 here. Just gonna max out the combat tree here, I think. Let's also go for maybe a different weapon here. Now that we unlocked level 9 weapons. Never mind. Let's go for the Wallop Enhancer. And also the Master Assassin boat here. And for Evie, yeah, that's fine. Casper wondering when they will reveal more info about AC Red. I would think in May or June at the latest, probably. Because I think the current information is that it's probably gonna be releasing in yeah, the general release window for AC games usually, so like October, November or something. This year probably. Unless I kind of like miss some more information from like insiders, but I think that's probably likely. So if I go by the recent behavior for like new releases, we're probably gonna make the first announcements in, yeah, the tail end of the second quarter. Also, hey there, Syndicate, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a nice weekend so far.
Oh, Missy! Back away! I've had enough of you, girl! I have you now!
night to remember. Jacob and Evie must stop Crawford's Derek from attacking the ball, assassinate him, and gain control of a piece of Eden.
Of course he'd arrive in that.
Miss Fry?
Hand him your weapons. We must enter unarmed.
Evie's invisible. Okay, I think that's the first visual bug we have happening with the HUD mod. Because there were different outfits now. Which means it's probably like creating a conflict there.
Go on in, sir and madam.
Oh boy. Jacob's hair also looked a bit weird.
Did I hear something?
No, just the voices in your own head.
And yet, they are so much more pleasant than yours.
Charming.
Aren't I?
Ah dear. Look at us. Aren't we beautiful? Very immersive, isn't it? What do you think that Infinity will be launching D&D with Red as well? I would think so too. Given that it's kind of like an idea of the studio behind Red, of course.
You're embarrassing me.
I'd vote for you.
I shall go and find the piece of Eden.
As you wish.
Exactly, Syndicate. You know, he asked for it.
I'm off to meet Freddy.
The plans are located in the white drawing room, which is most likely locked. The captain of the guard will have a key.
Invisible Evie. Indeed. But yeah, I was kind of thinking beforehand already, like what would happen when you have to wear these kind of like outfits. You would still have a hood on, but you would still wear the dress or something. But no, you just become invisible. That is true stealth, isn't it? A glitch, remember, hiding in plain sight. Oh boy. Well, fortunately it's only for a short moment here.
I can't do this on my own.
Whoopsie. You attracted too much attention. What do you mean? You thought like a dress just like running around wouldn't be suspicious? But with Derek back out now that he can't recognize Evie. I'm looking forward to the dance scene actually. Oh, look at that. We got our head back. We now have a floating head. But we still have no arms and no legs. That's more creepy. Yeah, it kinda is, isn't it? It's like, what's with a flying head? Okay, so we can steal his key by also kidnapping him. And then by kidnapping him we also get entrance there, I think.
You are going to escort me. Keep your mouth closed and this will be over before you know it.
Who are you? Right. Just as I was getting bored.
What can I say, Nevin? Really?
My arm. That's not good enough.
We're holding his arm with our invisible arm. I like how he's basically holding the hand behind his back by his own bow, and he's like, be gentle.
My arm.
The guards were chasing a ghostly dress. Things I never thought I would see in AC Syndicate. Quick, where's HUD Stickins when you need him? It's like we took the Ghost Society to the next level. Now we gotta walk really slow, otherwise they're gonna see us, yeah?
That hurts.
Okay, that works.
That hurts.
I'm being kidnapped by a ghost. Yeah, that's right. The ghost's arm hurts too much. Gotta be more gentle.
Gentle. Gentle. My arm.
My arm.
That hurts.
We're just gonna look over there, right? So I can knock him down. Yeah.
Pleasant dreams. The plans are somewhere nearby.
Looks so weird. I can even see like the tool she's using, like the lockpicking.
Now for the vault.
Looks so weird.
Jacob's most likely off stealing another carriage somewhere, or accidentally pushing the Queen down a flight of stairs.
I'm not allowed to say that this isn't my best playthrough. That is true.
I have someone I'm simply dying for you to meet. Come with me. Your Majesty, may I present Miss Evie Fry?
You are the one responsible for Mr. Gladstone's mishap.
Your Majesty, I apologize.
The cake is particularly good. Enjoy the ball.
I really must be going.
Miss Fry, may I have this dance?
Mr. Starrick, you've had your fun, but the game is over.
Listen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Time is a wonderful thing, Miss Fry. It heals all wounds. We may make mistakes while dancing, but the Berserker ends, and then we begin again. Problem is, everyone forgets. They trip on the same mistakes over and over.
People can learn.
Can they? Isn't everyone around you repeating the same steps? But if one man could remember the dance, could know the time, then he could change things for the better.
I have had enough.
This dance is nearly over. Soon, the people will forget the generation on this terrace. The ruin you nearly wrought on London. When the music ceases, Miss Fry, your time is up. And mine begins.
Now imagine the scene without Evie's head as well. Just like a walking dress he talks to. Hey, the retro. Stark using his Bluetooth skills. Yeah. Amazing the technology they had in the Industrial Revolution, isn't it? Stark is using it, dancing with a ghost. It really was, Rod. I was looking forward to that dance scene. Plot twist: Evie is Stark's alter ego. This might be because of HUD or mod. That is correct, yeah. It's because of the mod. That's also why Jacob's hair looks a bit shorter here. Because whenever the game is like recognized if the hood is on, they basically shave your head. So the hair doesn't like clip through the hood.
Freddy. Starrick peppered the regulars with his own men and took several guards hostage. Your weapons are in there.
There sure is Stanley. Yes, Ubisoft gave me keys to give away as part of a 20 years of Far Cry celebration. So by the end of the stream today, we're gonna give away 2 keys for PC for Far Cry 6.
Look.
Right. I'll kill the imposters and rescue the captives.
How? It's impossible to tell the difference.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Oh yeah, I bet Stanley with a new setup. So yeah, definitely feel free to enter the giveaway by typing in hashtag giveaway. We got a Faith Appeline. I think Dutch is gonna go to the Queen soon, into the drawing room, to draw some plans.
Somewhere, boy. Where did he come from?
Now to find the real royal guards. Ooh, dancing. And with Starrick, no less. How awkward that must be.
Stanley played a couple of games and was like, wow, so this is how this game looks like. That's great sometimes when you don't have to like actually turn down so many settings.
nice.
Make yourself scarce.
Very awkward. Yeah, dancing with Starrick. Dancing in the moonlight with Starrick. Secretly, that's Jacob's greatest wish. That he could dance with Starrick one night.
Hold still for a moment.
You have my thanks.
We're finished here.
Oh, look at that. Now her arms actually appeared. She's been slowly rebuilding herself.
The key to the waltz is one must lead with one's right foot.
Oh, my! Everything all right, my dear?
Do you require assistance?
I never liked balls. Here, the location of the vault. Go!
Just like that? No plan?
No time for plans. I'll catch up as soon as I'm rid of this infernal contraption.
No plan? You cannot not have a plan.
doing? Exploiting. I warned you, my boy. But you do not listen.
Actually, we've never met. You've never actually warned me.
Requiescat in pace.
Nice, that's actually a new Requiescat in pace I can add to the sound bit. But I hadn't recorded yet because we didn't record any Syndicate sound bits last year, of course. Because I didn't play the game.
I'm coming over there, girl!
That's a good point. Evie had zero interactions with Derek before this part of the story as well. Yeah. I mean, the only scenes really that Derek mostly has is when he's like in his own like study. And then, you know, of course, like when he meets Per away, but like Evie and Jacob don't really have any like major meetings with him beforehand. What about Aya's line in Origins? That one as well. I think that one I've actually added to the Requiescat in pace sound bit. I guess the chance wasn't too big for a long time because I had literally all of the ones from Ezio in there. But now I rework the sound bit so that I've only chosen the unique ones from Ezio. So there's like way less of Ezio now and like a bit more of a mix. But yeah, maybe we get to trigger Aya's one later. Because whatever we play after this will have sound bits on. Hey there, Saint. Hear me loud and clear. That's good. Roger that.
Jacob! Jacob, resist him! You don't know how to use the artifact!
London.
The shroud was never meant for you!
You would rather destroy the fabric of society.
Mr. Syndicate! You forgot to escort me home!
Let me rectify my mistake. Another prize. First you move, then the queen. I admire. Come closer, my. Who will prevent the city from You cannot maintain this! We have you against the wall, Starrick! You're trapped! You cannot maintain this! You're weakening! Starrick! Your reign is nearly over!
It has barely begun.
Henry!
Jacob getting choked in real time. Henry!
The shroud will not protect you! Jacob!
Leave me! Now!
Shall we?
Let's.
Together!
London will perish without me.
You flatter yourself.
I would have created a paradise.
The city belongs to the people. You are but one man.
I am at the very top of the Order!
You were Mr. Starrick.
You were.
Shame we won't be partners anymore.
It's for the best, isn't it?
Are you gonna wear the shroud and run London?
Whatever it gives, it takes from someone else. You'd continue to age without me. You'd become like father.
A fate worse than death.
Will you wear it?
After you sorted out the boroughs, the chaos I caused, I couldn't compete.
Jacob Fry stepping back. Who's blackmailing you? Is it George?
He wouldn't dare. I've missed you.
Me too. Would it be possible to continue where we left off?
I'd love nothing more.
I'm starting to think Father didn't know everything about everything. Henry.
It's a big world out there. With London in the center.
Perhaps not the very center.
I came as soon as I could. Do not worry. I'll head back to the train. Did I jeopardize the mission?
Henry, you saved it. I think you belong in the field. With me.
A carriage! Nicely done, Freddy.
Mr. Aberline, please.
Your Majesty.
Miss Fry.
You've met before?
Did I never mention?
Mr. Aberline informs me that you three are responsible for saving my life. Is this true?
It is, Your Majesty.
Evie Fry, step forward. And you?
My brother, ma'am. Jacob Fry. And this is Mr. Henry Green.
Mr. Fry? Mr. Green? Kneel. Arise! I invest you all in the Order of the Sacred Garter.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
If you are as adept as Mr. Abeline implies, I may call on you.
Sergeant Abeline tends to exaggerate, Your Majesty.
We shall meet again. And Miss Fry?
Ma'am?
Should you want it, I saved you some cake.
Father would be proud of you.
Dame Evie Fry.
Sir Jacob Fry.
Race you to the train.
You're on.
And we'd be like, don't leave me alone again. And then he continues to sing all by myself. Also, hey there, Ronnie. Welcome in, dude. A carriage for me? But you still don't know who steered the carriage here. And who's opening the door for them. The Queen says it's Abeline, but maybe there's someone else called Abeline as well. Truly, the real Abeline is a master of disguise. That is very true. I think we're getting closer to unraveling that mystery. Now that would have been an unforeseen ending, Ronnie. It's like, just off with their heads. And that's the end. Vicky, that cake is God knows how old. It can't be eaten now. Yeah. It's like hard as a brick now. But she's like, let them eat cake. Typical royals. You still have some pie left over from P-Day. Thanks for GG's, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, that is Syndicate done. At least all the playable parts of the main story. And for the entire main game, we looked at the map by our own choice one time. And that one time was kind of like unnecessary too. But yeah, I guess with Syndicate, I kind of don't see it exactly like that, you know, because we had so many map looks through the game that the game basically enforces on us. So we obviously looked at the map quite often, but yeah, none of it by our own choice really. But I think it's still nice, you know, that I kind of like didn't really have to like resort to looking at the map mostly by myself. Cheers, Rod, also for congratulating on the no HUD run. Indeed. But yeah, there's still one more cutscene though.
That's it. It's under the palace.
Time to go.
Let's get the shroud to Dr. Grammatica immediately.
Sigma team beat us here. We're too late.
What do we do?
Killing really is the least productive way to achieve our goals. Kill them all.
Leave them underground.
Contact!
Cover me!
That skinny piece of shit tried to murder me, Berg. I want him to bleed.
Whispered dreams that only poisoned us. Them that told us lies of their bravery. Them that preached of progress and put us in the poorhouse. Them done the horrid murder on bloody stages. Them that loudly crowed their humility. Lords and dames that sung in the chapels on a Sunday. All quiet now, their mouths are stopped up.
Hold still, goddammit!
They lie flung in racks and make no sound. Underground,
Only the mission matters!
Understood!
Those who fought
Sean!
for something better, those who taught by how they live, loved ones taken long before their work was done. Underground,
Galena, we need an exit!
leave them
Through the vault! Our targets are righteous!
We need to go! Now!
Understood.
them underground.
Shroud!
Forget the bloody shroud! Stay with me, Bex. Please!
We go.
Good work in there, Initiate. In time, we will recover the shroud. And hey, we pulled a feed from our bug in Isabel's computer before they shut us out. Playing it now.
Sorry about the mess.
So, how's the shroud gonna help you create a new clone?
It's not. When the shroud is wrapped around the body, it scans it for damage and then reconstructs it on a cellular level.
You're not making a clone. You're gonna recreate a precursor from scratch.
Bingo! The Phoenix Project timetable just got accelerated big time. I'm going to call Alan Rick and deliver the good news. It's like Christmas!
What is this, Greenie? Assassin Christmas.
Hello? It's me. Brought the shroud as you asked, but I'm scared.
Do not fear me. You've done well.
I'm not scared of you. I'm scared for you. Anyone finds out what you've been doing.
You have played your part, my instrument. I will save you. I will save you all.
In a comic, you will. Yeah. Saying looking forward to me playing new Unity. Oh, we already played Unity actually before Syndicate. So Unity is done at this point. What's next for AC is gonna be the Jack the Ripper DLC for Syndicate. And then after that, we are going to AC Origins. Nice, Ronnie. I mean, always good to have a reason to eat pie, I would say. Exactly, Rod. It's like, forget the bloody shroud that heals wounds instantly. Wasn't Sean's brightest moment. That's for sure. See him the next game, Bishop. Oh wait, he's an architect in a different way. Architetto. I like this architetto. But there are so many things they set up with Unity and Syndicate that unfortunately they didn't really fully, you know, kind of like continue with. I mean, more Black Flag and Syndicate maybe with a whole like Juno storyline at least. But yeah, it's definitely a shame, you know, that we were so close here You know, basically this showcases that the Templars Abstergo is indeed working on, you know, kind of like giving birth essentially to like, you know, first civilization entities. And we also had like now Juno lying in wait, you know, like ready to kind of like possess a body. And ultimately that's what she does, but she does it in a comic and then that whole thing gets resolved there and finished. And it's just a storyline that really just deserved to be like finished in the games, because ever since Brotherhood, Juno has become like more and more prominent and important, you know, and like the main kind of like villain in modern day, I guess you could say. Like even bigger than the Templars. So yeah, just a bit of a slap in the face, I guess, to people who've been looking forward to have that storyline be concluded. Is a Palpatine? That's from Star Wars, isn't it? Yeah, kind of looked a bit like him. So glad we got certified Juno the next game after this. Oh wait, yeah. Dr. Alvaro is kind of an architect. He is. Yeah, a bit different, I guess. Just slightly. But yeah, so in typical fashion here, they of course want us to keep on playing Ubisoft Quebec. So they are like, there's now Queen Victoria missions, there's now boroughs to liberate still. But yeah, we're not worried about any of this for the main story playthrough. We are only concerned about Jack the Ripper DLC anymore, which we're not going to be starting tonight. But yeah, what I want to do for is we want to check the progress tracker. We're at 52% total sync. Now with the main story finished. Oh, actually fully synced the entirety of sequence 6. Nice. But it also didn't have like that many optional objectives either. We've done 46% of the associate activities, 16% of the London stories, and also 16% of the collected boats here. But yeah, unfortunately there's like no stat tab for Syndicate, so we can't really look into like some detailed stats. But that is right. So we got to level 9, almost ready to get to level 10 here, but we didn't quite get there. Missing 2 skill points to get like fully maxed out. But I guess we can still invest those at least. So, missing one ability here. And yeah, same thing for Jacob here. So I almost maxed out with the character. Game upgrade wise, we definitely didn't max out everything. But yeah, I've also invested my money into like more like crafting upgrades mostly, really. So all of this we kind of like maxed out that we could max out at least. And also like getting certain gear upgraded and stuff. But I still have a bit of money that I could have invested here. It's mostly I think also a thing of like missing resources because I didn't like loot that many chests. So there's some upgrades I just couldn't get because I'm missing like metal, pretty much. But yeah, that's it for Syndicate. Ubisoft and their Quad A ideas, no kidding. I mean, the longer the game, the more A's you're gonna add to the whole thing, right? The more A's the game gets. So naturally, Skull and Bones being like a live service, kind of like potentially long-lasting game, you know, it's more than a AAA. To give context, Tommaso Janin voiced Dr. Alvaro and Villa Auditore Architect, indeed. Yeah, he's voiced quite a few characters over the years, but his voice is always so funny to listen to. Am I dissing Skull and Bones? I would never dare. But yeah guys, so we're not gonna be starting Jack the Ripper tonight anymore, but I still have a bit of time, about like 1.5 hours or so. So I'm thinking that we